Hey there, guys. How you doing? Thank you for returning back to listen to another one of our e-classes. Please like and subscribe. It really motivates me to continue to do these. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And of course, become one of our followers too. That'd be fantastic. All right, so let's get into today's presentation. All right, check it out. We're going to be talking about e-class number 13 today, which is marketing materials ads specifically. So I've uploaded the document already. Let's press OK to that. All right, we're just going to let it do its thing, and then I'm going to read a prompt to it. So right now, all it's doing is it's just kind of thinking about what it is that I just uploaded. And you are all familiar with this already. We've been doing this for weeks and weeks now. Now all you're doing is you're taking the material and you're applying it to your business. Ideally, that's exactly what you're doing. And if you've noticed anything like I've noticed, is that before it used to take a lot of time to create these materials. Now the creation of these materials is pretty darn quick. I've been doing this for a very long time, as a lot of you know. Since 2001, I've been creating marketing materials for businesses. Since 2007, I've been a sales and marketing coach and chief marketing officer for many, many businesses. And I've created all of these materials beforehand. So this is what's called a swipe file. And I think I've shown you a swipe file once before, but I wanted to do it just again, and just in case you don't remember what a swipe file looks like. So I'm going to take a look at the swipe file toolkit, and here I have a swipe file toolkit right here. I'm just going to show you what we have. So these are all of this is what's called swipe file. So I've been collecting this for many, many, many years. So if I were to just put in, actually, let's just select all for a second. Oop, select all, and then we'll just take a look at properties. If it'll show me right there. Yeah, there's the properties. So a total of, oh wow, that's quite a bit of files. So I've got 67,081 files that all have to do with helping business owners with their business that we can customize. That now what we're at a time though is we're at a time where it's the time of the review. You have to know what to create. That's the first step. And then you need to know how to review it. And we teach you everything in all of these sessions on how to exactly to do that, guys. This is a fantastic program. You need to just jump on board. You need to jump on board and join us on Mondays as well. All right. So join us Mondays. Mondays here. Let's go to Canadian Marketing Team on Mondays right over there. You can come and you can join us. All right, there we go. So you can come and join us on Mondays, and we'll put that into the description below also. All right. So we kind of have this right there. It's kind of giving a synopsis. It's not really what I'm interested in. What I'm going to do is, I mean, I don't want to go through it. I'm just going to read it word for word. We're going to go through it in the document just right over here as well. All right. So let's go through this. Hey there. Hi.
Got it. If you need anything tweaked or if there's something else you want to add, just let me know.
Okay,
I'm
actually,
here.
yeah. What I want you to do is please read the next one page, and we're going to read one page at a time of the document out loud without any breaks or interruptions. And don't stop and ask me if everything's okay. Just read from the very beginning, E-Class 13, marketing materials, ads. Read the checkpoints, then read the bullets. Read everything in absolute order, the way that it's actually on the page, starting with page one, without any breaks or interruptions. I'd like you to read it out loud exactly as written, following all punctuation and formatting. Just imagine that you're a professional voice actor reading it out loud clearly and smoothly the first time through without any ad libs or changes or abbreviations. Every word exactly as it's written on the page. After you're finished reading the first page, you can stop and you can let me know, and then we can continue with each page after that. Let's start.
Absolutely, I can do that. So once you upload the document you want me to read from, I'll go ahead and start from page one and read it out loud exactly as you
Oh, the
described.
document's already been uploaded. You can please check.
All right, I've got the first page ready. I'll read it out exactly as it is. E-class number 13, marketing materials. You have created a list of words to use in your marketing materials that will target your potential customers' emotional motivators. You have practiced writing headlines and are working to strengthen the headlines you have been using. For many small business owners, advertising is a confusing, expensive marketing strategy that delivers mediocre results. We're surrounded by advertising every place we look, from TV commercials and Google AdWords to local newspaper and radio spots. Everyone is vying for your attention and the money in your wallet. So, as a small business owner, how do you weed through the big corporate marketing campaigns and your competitors' ads, flashy design and high budgets, and figure out what you should do for your own business? In this e-class, I want to show you how to create clear, cost-effective ads and placement campaigns that get results for your company. Take a look at the templates I provide for you in the members only section. They're not going to win any advertising awards, but they don't need to because they've generated hundreds of thousands of dollars for small business owners just like yourself. At the end of the day, do you want an advertising trophy or thousands of dollars in the bank? In this e-class, we will cover types of advertising, print advertising for lead generation, steps to creating effective and inexpensive print and classified ads, testing and measuring your ads, examples of effective ads. Successful advertisements are those that have been designed with a clear purpose and for a specific target audience. Successful ads are successful because they pay for themselves with the sales traffic they generate. They bring in leads, promote products and services, and maintain awareness of your business. So, like all of the lead generation strategies you've been working on, effective advertising is rooted in a strong understanding of your target market and how to motivate them to do what you want them to do. Successful advertising, no matter what its specific purpose is, always provides a benefit, meets a need or solves a problem, targets an audience that wants or needs the benefit or solution, offers a product that is closely tied to the benefit or solution, clearly communicates the message, the benefit or solution, and is easy to.
All right, so it looks like we just experienced a glitch. It's okay. Sometimes that happens. What I was doing is I was shutting some stuff down so that it wouldn't lag a little bit, but it shouldn't be lagging. It's just one of those things. What I wanted to mention is I wanted to mention that when we're done with this, I'm going to show you around our virtual MBA program. Very cool, by the way, all kinds of different kinds of stuff that we have. Oh, we can do that another time as well, actually. Let's just continue on with this. Hey there. Can you continue reading from where you just left off? Maybe if you want to just start from like all of lead generation strategies you've been working on, effective advertising is rooted in strong understanding of the target market, how to motivate them to do what it is you want them to do. Successful advertising, no matter what its specific purpose. Always, and then continue with the bullet points from there, please.
Sure, I can do that. So let's jump right in. So, like all of the lead generation strategies you've been working on, effective advertising is rooted in a strong understanding of the target market and how to motivate them to do what it is you want them to do. Successful advertising, no matter what its specific purpose, always. And then I'll go ahead and continue with those bullet points once you give me the document or let me know what the next part is.
Absolutely. If you take a look at your memory, you're going to see the documents there. And then if you take a look at the previous prompt requesting you to read one page at a time, I'd like you to just continue reading from the successful advertising, no matter what the specific purpose, and just continue with the prompt that's been previously given and continue on.
I understand what you're asking, and I'm happy to help. Just to clarify, I don't actually have the document in front of me or the exact text to continue reading from. If you can provide that text or upload the document, I'll.
Okay, so we'll just upload the document one more time. This is one of those glitches. It quite frankly happens. It's okay. So I have a couple of different screens, as you've noticed. So there we go. All right. I'm just going to wait a moment. I'm going to go back up here to, oh, I didn't actually read the prompt. And here it is. Here's the prompt. Stop it. Hey there, I just uploaded the document and provided you a prompt um, in the last chat that I just uploaded. Are you able to complete the tasks and start from successful advertising no matter what its specific purpose is, and then always, and then the bullet points, if you can continue there and just read it one page at a time, please.
Absolutely. I'll do exactly that.
Thank
I'll
you.
read the next section from where you mentioned and go through it one page at a time exactly as it's written without any interruptions or changes. Let me start right now. Successful advertising, no matter what its specific purpose is, always provides a benefit, meets a need, or solves a problem. Targets an audience that wants or needs the benefit or solution. Offers a product that is closely tied to the benefit or solution. Clearly communicates the message and is easy to understand. Pays for itself by generating a high volume of sales traffic. Every business should have an overall strategy or purpose for their advertising over time. This will not only allow you to save money by making bulk ad purchases, but will keep you from advertising on an infrequent basis or in an ad hoc fashion. Align your advertising with your business growth or positioning goals, and map out a 6-month or year-long strategy. Do you want to position your business as the expert in the industry? Double your lead generation? Sell a specific product or service? Announce new products or services? Maintain awareness of your company. Here are some forms of advertising that each have a separate purpose. Information advertising is a common form of advertising that features the company in question in a positive light. Be careful not to misuse this form, as no reader is going to be interested in an ad that is too me focused. Always provide something of interest or benefit to your reader. Image advertising is the type of advertising that reinforces your brand name and image. It's a less aggressive strategy that aims to keep your business at the top of customers' minds, even if you have no specific message to communicate. It might include running frequent small ads with just your business logo and phone number or email address. Ads that sell convince a prospect to make a purchase before they've even identified themselves as prospects. These are more rare forms of advertisements and harder to create. Lead generation ads are a more effective way to generate traffic. In this e-class, we're going to focus on advertising for lead generation. Ads that have been created for lead generation have a strong call to action and are focused on motivating readers to respond. You may want prospects to pick up the phone, bring in a coupon, enter their contact information in a contest, call for free information, visit your website, and visit your place of business. At that point, they enter the former sales process, and you can work to convert them into loyal repeat customers. That's the first full page read out loud as requested. Let me know when you're ready for the next page.
I'm ready for the next page. Please continue.
Absolutely. I'll continue on with the next page just as smoothly. Here we go. Use the emotional motivators you've been focusing on in the previous e-classes to speak to your target audience. And focus on getting your readers to do something that identifies themselves as potential buyers. 1. Design your advertising strategy. Advertise to your target market in the places they go to most often for information. Using the information you gathered in your market research, determine the publications that your target market accesses most often. Do they read the local newspaper? If so, which section? Is there a community newsletter or neighborhood publication that would also serve as an effective vehicle for your message? Is there a local listing publication that would serve as an inexpensive way to test and measure your offer? Can you create a Yellow Pages ad that generates leads? Once you have determined the publication or publications that you wish to target, make contact with the sales representative at each. This person is a great resource for you to use to your advantage. Ask questions about size, specs, deadlines, proofs, changes, and other expectations. Newspapers often use their own systems for layout and have their own requirements for file preparation. This person will also have demographic information on the publication's readership, so gain access to that data and use it to inform your campaign. When you are establishing a relationship with the publication, make sure to spread your advertising dollars out to maximize your investment. Publications will often give you discounted rates when you buy in bulk or commit to a certain budget over the year. Keep in mind that you will need to test and measure which ads are effective and which aren't. So try to structure your contract in a way that allows for flexibility. While you are looking for a good advertising rate, remember that advertising is an investment that you make into the growth of your business. That money is used to buy customers whose purchases become your return on investment. And there we have the next page read out. Let me know when you'd like me to continue with the following page.
Please continue with the next.
You got it. I'll continue right on with the next part just as smoothly. Ad placement is also an important consideration, but you will have varying degrees of influence over the final placement. Always request placement that is well forward and in the top right-hand corner, preferably in a section of the paper that best relates to your industry. Advertise frequently or at least regularly to see the highest return on investment. There are a number of reasons for this. People need to be reminded constantly of your business. Even big household names like Coca-Cola advertise regularly. There are always new customers to market to. The people who are actually looking to purchase your offering are a percentage of your target market that rotates regularly. People need to see your advertisement regularly to build trust and belief in credibility. Make a plan for regular advertising that suits your budget. You may want to alternate between large and small ads or between display and classified ads. 2. Write copy for your ad that speaks to the emotional motivators of your target audience. Use the writing and persuasion skills you've been learning in the past 2 e-classes and apply the same principles to writing your ad copy. The next e-class takes an in-depth look at copywriting, so more help is on the way. Like you learned in the headline e-class, the most important part of your copy is your headline. You need to start with a headline that catches their attention with emotional triggers, and then gives them a reason to keep reading and care about what you have to say. In advertisements, it's especially useful to follow your headline with a subheadline that is equally interesting and engaging. The remainder of your copy should focus on communicating the benefits or solutions that your product will provide and deliver on any promises you made in your headline. Tell your prospects why they should take action and what they'll get when they do. Use the emotional trigger words to hit their hot buttons and keep them reading. That's another page done. Let me know when you'd like me to continue.
Please continue.
Absolutely. I'll keep going with the next part. Here we go. A final tip in writing ads for lead generation is about weeding out unqualified leads. Make sure you include enough information in your ad to deter unlikely customers from making contact with you. For example, be upfront about price and you'll avoid dozens of phone calls from people who can't afford to purchase your offering. 3. Ask your customers to take action. Since the purpose of your ad is to generate qualified leads, your call to action has to be prominently featured so your readers know what to do and how to do it. Ensure the way you want them to contact you is a larger font size than the rest of your contact details or the only contact method. Tell them how to receive what you've promised: free information, a special offer, preferred status. Call 999-555-9595 and ask for Ted. Visit www.newco.com and sign up to start receiving your bonus guide. Come to the store and ask for your membership card. Link your call to action to copy that mentions customer benefits and rewards. Phrases like call now and start receiving, list of benefits are strong motivators. 4. Lay out your ad using these guidelines or my easy to follow template. Remember the strength of your message and the clarity of the layout that will determine how effective your ad will be. Resist the urge to get really creative and stick to a clean and simple design. Layout should be kept simple and allow the message to come through clearly, not the formatting. Keep all type horizontal and avoid the urge to get too creative. Headlines are absolutely essential to successful ads. Create a powerful headline that draws in readers and make it stand out from the rest of the ad. White space gives your readers' eyes a place to rest and will keep their attention on your ad longer. If you cram too much copy or too many images into a small space, your readers will move on. Type needs to be easy to read, but also stand out from neighboring newspaper copy. Stick to a maximum of 2 types of font and avoid font sizes below 9 pt. All caps and reverse type, white on black, should also be avoided. Images need to be professionally taken in order to be reproduced in newspapers. Take care that black and white images are not too dark or too light, and choose photos that will clearly communicate your message. Color can boost the response rate to your ad by almost 40% over a black and white one, so use it if you can fit it into your budget. And that wraps up that page. Let me know when you want to continue.
Continue.
Absolutely. Let's keep going. 5, make sure to be aware of and set yourself apart from the competition. Pay attention to what your competitors are doing so you are aware of what they are doing well, doing poorly, or not doing at all. With this awareness, you can make choices to set yourself apart or improve on your own strategies. Without copying their strategies, you don't want to be a Me Too business. Look at their messages, layout, placement choices, and offers. What can you do to give your offer or your ad an edge? Is there something they haven't bought of? You may want to get into the habit of clipping their ads out of the newspaper and making observations about the messaging or design. Use this information to improve your ads and distinguish your business, but stay focused on your own purpose and messages. 6, test and measure each and every ad every time you run it. Like I said above, successful advertising is advertising that pays for itself. And itself will not think of advertising as an investment rather than an expense. You are investing money in your business and using it to buy customers. Ideally, those customers will offer you a favorable return on your investment by purchasing from you on a repeat basis. We'll look in detail at customer acquisition costs and lifetime value in an upcoming e-class. The only way you will know if an ad is paying for itself is if you track and measure the results it generates. You need to know where your customers are coming from, how they found out about your business, and why they decided to take action. You can use your lead tracking system to do this, and then assess the results at the end of a fixed time period. You can also put codes or keys on your ads to indicate where your customers came from. This includes actual codes on coupons that tell you which publication the ad was placed in and in which week, as well as different offers and bonuses, buy 2, get 1 free versus free gift with purchase, or guide to home energy savings versus 25 ways to save money on energy costs. Remember, effective print and classified advertising rarely needs to be flashy or clever. Get into the habit of always asking yourself, what am I trying to accomplish with this ad? You can even write your best on a sticky note and put it on your computer screen to keep you focused. Then make sure that your headline, message, and unique offer all cater to that purpose. Effective advertising doesn't have to be complicated, expensive, or even cleverly designed. Like all aspects of lead generation, it really comes down to a strong understanding of your target audience and knowing how to communicate with them. So, in the next e-class, I'm going to help you become a better copywriter. You'll build on the skills you cultivated creating strong offers and writing effective headlines, and learn how to craft persuasive text. Congrats for tuning in. All right.
All right, so that was the best session that we've had with ChatGPT at this time. If you've noticed, I've been kind of testing out prompts as I go. The first few weeks, I've actually, if you've noticed, I've had to do some editing in some of them because just the prompt wasn't correct. It just wasn't right. But after 12 weeks of doing this in a row, what I'm seeing here is that this prompt worked really good. I mean, it read 7 pages. I had to interrupt maybe 7 times. It was really flowing. The only challenge that I think we had today was an internet connection where I had to stop it and then retrain it a little bit. But all of that shows you what you need to do to work with this amazing tool. And so I mentioned that I was going to show you some of the stuff that we have. So I'm just going to pause this for a second and you can consult and just put it up here and get it all working for you. Yeah, and just when you go to my page, also just remember to like and subscribe. Really do appreciate that. So right now what I'm doing is I'm looking for the inner circle as it is right now. So we have a marketing inner circle, it's called. And I'll just show you the swipe files that are in there. This is our online resources that the people that we work with get access to. So we're just uploading it right now. We're just updating it, I mean. So it's actually moving away from me learning and it's now called the virtual MBA. And it really is, guys. It really is. I've been doing on this a long time. I've looked at a lot, guys. You can see I have tons of stuff. I mean, I didn't even show you my marketing library. I have something here called the marketing library for real. Let me just see here if I can just find it very quickly. Marketing library. So here's in my marketing library. I mean, here this is outside of the scope of the swipe file that I just mentioned a moment ago. And here it is. in the marketing library, just by itself, there's 22,000 files. So, I mean, there's a swipe file and then there's a marketing library, right? So I kind of know a little bit about marketing, I would say. So some of the things that it was mentioning to you in the swipe file and looking at ads, and this is just a wonderful resource. It's given me so much value over the years. It's been incredible because I'm always looking for ideas because I work with many, many, many businesses and I'm always looking for ideas, right? To make sure that those businesses succeed. And so we come down here to the e-learning, but that's not what we're really looking for. We've got it broken out in a couple other different ways. Lead generation, conversions, transactions, higher prices, profits, and then building $1 million business. That's how we kind of have our whole system built out. So when I go into leads and it's in conversions, transactions, and higher prices and so on, it's going to be the resources we do for you. So here, like resources we do for you. So I'm going to go to more conversions. Oh, look, resources we do for you and transactions, resources done for you, and then prices, resources done for you. I was like, oh, perfect. So like it's really easy to find as long as you understand the name of resources we use, right? Then so pretty simple so far. Then we have the ad library. We have an elevator pitch, an email library. So this is an addition to my existing swipe file, right? So because I work with people one-on-one, obviously. And so here, check this out. So we have a full marketing system dedicated specifically to accountants. If you see the little star right there, it means that that has been built out, that we built this out for our accountant clients in specific areas. And what we do is then we, use it here to give ideas to individuals. So there's an example. So here's an advert. And I don't really want to look at the advertising. Let's look at other stuff like automotive is cool. Attorney is really awesome. Bathroom contractor, business coach, carpet cleaner, business opportunity. So it's all in here. And what you follow the same system every time. A big headline. Make dozens of calls or just one. Which do you prefer? Free kit saves you tons of time and wads of cash. I love the wording of that. That's great. I mean, the words are great. I love the wording of that. And then so I want that free kit. How I'm going to save money. So it gives me all the ideas. And so here, this is really good for whatever business you have. You can follow the template. We can upload it now. Here, you're gonna love this. Check this out. Actually, I'm tempted to do it, but we'll do it another time, okay? I wanted to go back into the chat GPT and show you, but what we can basically do is we can save this image, upload it to chat GPT as long as the chat or whatever, Grok or whatever you're using, Gemini, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter what the tool is, as long as you're Manus, whatever the tool is. You just upload it, and as long as it's trained on your business and you've been going through our program every single week, kind of thing, the free stuff that we're providing, and you have a bit of a program that you can upload, that we've been uploading this one page, then guys, you can make this, and then you can show up at our Monday Mastermind and show it to us and wow us with what has happened, the training that you're getting from here. Super exciting. You're not alone in this journey. You have us. We're a whole community of like-minded business owners who are focused on sales and marketing, and then whatever product and service that we have. So it just keeps on going, guys. You can see, I get really excited about this. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Here's a daycare example. They give me yucky food at the daycare, yes, I want this free report. So it gives all the ideas. And that's what a good swipe file is. You just go and you get ideas. I'm going to be using that other idea there pretty soon. So I just wanted to show that to you, and just show up on Mondays, and we'll like everything we do is a collaborative. We know you need this information. We want to be real with you. So and this is as real as it gets, actually. This is who I am. This is what you see all the time. So now what's really interesting is that over here, I found that this particular one was really good, is that I'd like for you. So here, I've been using this tool a lot lately. What I really want you to do now is I'd like for you to create a complete to-do list based on every point that was mentioned that could be done and should be done in regards to ads. So make it very thorough and complete, make it long and detailed so that individual that wants to apply this specific lesson will know what to do step by step. Now, I work with a number of different kinds of businesses, and one of the things I always recommend, like I work with a specific a home industry business, and they very often go in and do inspections in houses. And so, what I recommended they do now is they use this, download ChatGPT on your phone, and then use the dictation. And then what you're going to do is you're going to dictate what it is that you found while you're explaining it to the client. And what this does is it builds it all out into a quote for you. So now your quoting is so much easier as long as you program it. Very wild what you can do with this stuff. Very exciting. It's a different age, guys. I used to create all this stuff. Now what I'm doing is my time is spent creating it, yeah, but overseeing it and correcting it to make sure it's falling in line with over, I did the math, over 35,000 hours of experience doing this, over 20 years of experience. It's what I do every single day. It's pretty wild. It's just so cool. It's a blessing. Truly is a blessing. I don't brag about it. I'm, like, but I'm going to share with you guys. I have a huge picture window that I look out every single day, and I have mountains all around me, beautiful trees, gardens. Oh, my commute is just absolutely fantastic. It's down the hall. And it's a blessing because people see the work that I've been doing. So it's just reading the document and doing everything that I need to do right now. All right, while we're doing that, what I want to do is I want to show you something else. Oh, let's keep completing the to-do list. Okay, so here it is. Let's go. So here's the deal. Chances are you want this to-do list. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to leave a comment below, or what you can do is you can just join on Monday. Or what you can do is you can reach out to us because my email address is pretty much everywhere. You can find us. I'm on Facebook. I'm the only Odin Zavier there is on Facebook. So you can get a hold of me there. I'm on LinkedIn as well, and just say, "Hey, Odin, I want that add to-do list, marketing add to-do list," because that's what it was called here today. The trend, what we uploaded. I didn't. Okay, I'll find the name of it. Oh, here it is. Marketing material ads, class number 13. So I'll just name this to-do list exactly that. And then what we'll do is we'll get it over to you. And like and subscribe. Check out some of the other videos. We do a number of different things, basically sales and marketing in relation to any kind of business niche. Anyone, I like the ones that I find cool. I like to work with them. I find it interesting. It's exciting. It's a passion. And then, of course, we've taken that just like the McDonald's model. We have our business, and then what we do is we have real estate as well. So we talk about real estate, lots of real estate stuff. I like doing real estate, talking about real estate, so we can talk about that as well. And if you're in the real estate business, perfect place for you as well. All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll talk to you next week. Remember, like and subscribe.